Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of circumference and area of circles. This is standard 7.9b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 37 off the 2019 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a circle here, simply has the diameter of 7.6 feet, and we need to find the measurement that is closest to the circumference. That's it. That's all we have, but really that's all we need. We don't need a whole lot more, so let me just draw a circle here and we'll label the parts, because you notice we've got terms like diameter and circumference, but we don't have any labels, and you're not going to find these terms themselves. You'll see letters representing them, but you won't find these terms on your mathematics chart. You have to figure them out on your own. So let's look at diameter. So the way I remember what diameter is I think of the prefix di, and di is a prefix and it means the same as the prefix bi. They both mean 2. So my diameter is a line that goes from one side to the other, has to go through the center, and it cuts this into 2 equal parts. So di means 2. Now we need circumference. And if I'm thinking of circumference, what I always think of is this R right here and this F. I just kind of move this F over here, and I think of the word fence. And a fence goes around the outside of a yard, or it goes around the outside of a property. And so the circumference goes around the outside of a circle. So that's my circumference. This is my diameter. Think of it like a fence. It's perimeter of a circle, but we can't use the word perimeter because perimeter deals with length and width and height and base, and we don't have any of those in a circle because there's no straight lines. So our diameter is 7.6 feet. And that's it. That's all we know. What we're looking for is the circumference. Now, if we are looking on our mathematics chart, we will find this equation. So we will find circumference equals pi times the diameter. So we know the diameter. We simply need to multiply that by pi, and we're good to go. Now, let's talk about pi for just a moment. Pi is actually a ratio. Pi equals, and as you can see, we could easily do that right here, right? What if I divide both sides by diameter? Guess what I'm going to get? Pi is the circumference of any circle divided by its diameter. But we use this approximation of 3.14. It's an approximation because it's an irrational number. It goes on and on and on and on and on, and never stops, and it doesn't matter the size of the circle. It could be a circle that small. It could be a circle this large. You take the circumference divided by the diameter, and you're going to get that, at least for your first 3 digits. So if my circumference equals my pi times diameter, then it's going to be 3.14 times my diameter of 7.6. That's it. So let's just do that multiplication right here. 3.14, 7.6. Lots of decimals when you're multiplying numbers for circles, because pi is going to be 3.14. And that's always going to be some decimals. 24, that's 8, that's 18. It's 28. 7, that's 9. 7 and 3 is 21. Got 4, 16, 18, 3. There we go. Now, we need to see 1, 2, 3 digits behind the decimal here. So 23.86, but it rounds up to that 9a.